last time we played, you guys continued along in the town of Swinford.
Oh, man.
I don't remember all that happened. I know you guys went to get explosive pistols and shit.
Alright, we did that.
Yeah, I don't remember what else you guys did though. Oh yeah, that's right. You figured out you're in purgatory and everyone around you is dead or soon to be dead. Which is a fun realization.
We had a bit of a kerfuffle about hanging someone.
A bit of a kerfuffle, and then yeah, so that's where we ended. You guys were kind of stalking off in various directions after this ordeal about hanging what Willock seems to think is a spy for Fahil the Undying's Skitari allegiance. You guys prevented him from getting hung. He is now being basically held in like house arrest, basically. So as you all kind of stalk off,
They
to
don't
various
even
places,
have prisons, those fuckers.
what are you guys doing? You guys all kind of split with some hot tempers. So, what's everybody? We'll start with We'll start with Zarex. What's Zarex doing?
Oh shit, what is that Zarek's doing? Okay, so Zarek's just on a... I don't know... What Zarek's doing in this situation? There's a lot of scowling, a lot of madness. She just fought with someone, I'm pretty sure. I screamed at Senna a good bit.
A little.
I didn't scream at you, we were friends. I agreed with you.
No, we fought also at the end.
We did?
Yes,
Over
I
what?
remember just because, like, you wanted to help me lecture about being a decent person. I scolded you about that I wanted to be a decent person because all my life I wasn't. And you basically deeply insulted him.
Insulted.
Well, I guess she'll just go back to the sea. Or like, just find someone to talk to, because we still need to know more things about evil Fahil.
Okay, so you head off. Boar, what are you doing?
Eating. No, wait.
He just munching.
We'd come back to you if you need.
No, I just finished the burger.
Okay.
Also,
Stretch.
my biggest problem about burgers is I hate it when they fall apart when I eat them.
Oh,
with my
fucking
hands.
despise that, yeah.
Oh yeah, and that's the fault of the burger. That's like.
Well,
it's
let's
what
not
is
keep bringing
Boar
up the
doing?
burgers because I'm gonna get pissed off and we're gonna derail. What's Boar doing?
Orgy break.
Okay, boss probably after he talked to Zarex about all that shit, like being, we need to be better persons, all that shit. Yes, I know.
I'm pretty sure that I didn't say that. I'm pretty sure just I just said
Okay,
that
I
you
will
can't
rewatch the.
pretend to be a
episode.
good person because you weren't.
Oh, that, yeah. Oh,
And
that,
now you're suddenly all like, oh no, don't do that. That's
Yes!
bad and evil.
Yes, exactly. That was the topic. Thank you. But he's probably just storming off. Where is he storming off to? To the bar, probably, to get some alcohol, probably.
Okay.
Alcoholistic fuck.
Fahil, what are you doing?
Apparently, I'm listening to a Dodge truck advertisement.
Nice.
I'll switch it so we
My
don't have him.
But it is a good track.
That's a great track, yeah.
Mhm.
They just cut him weird
Well-
because of the narrator.
So this is all after all of this transpired.
This is
with the-
directly after, yeah.
If we're in a building,
Outside, you guys are outside.
sitting on a windowsill, hold up. Maybe talking with Zarax, actually.
Okay.
Okay,
Just,
I like that.
just fucking... I'm done with this shit. You know, not as, like, intense as it was a few minutes ago, but more, like, coming down from a lot of emotion sort of place, you know?
Yeah, you guys kind of start as a pair walking down towards the sea again. Quiet at first, but however you want to start that conversation.
I don't know. I think Zarex isn't necessarily in like a talking mood, so she'll probably wait for him to take up the conversation first.
Sure.
Like,
What do you say, Vigilant? What are you doing?
Look. You look at me and take this to heart, right?
I just
Don't
not
ever,
along.
don't ever get attached to anybody. They'll only leave your life, and you'll regret their absence. And it will destroy you.
But I mean, I need allies, don't I?
I did fine on my own.
Didn't you?
I would have been okay. I would have died in a ditch in like 5 years afterwards. Would have been fine, but no. Gotta be recruited for this big fucking thing. Turns out that in true me fashion, I'm only making things worse than if I just left.
I mean, what's it matter anyway, right? Yeah. Dead.
That's exactly it.
No, I mean, like, we're dead. So, what's it matter? Like, sure, I also regret ever fucking leaving, but like... Hey, you look nice. Also, it was... Why the... Yeah, what the fuck was wrong with me? There were people going, hey, I want to blow up my sister, and I went, cool, let me join.
Yeah.
God, I have issues.
Nah, we all have issues. That is like
choice.
genuinely sincere.
So what do we do now? I mean, we're fucked anyway, we're dead anyway.
Well, the way I see it, I'm fucked. We're fucked. But all of these people might not be if we do something. And at this point, I'm content being cast into the fucking earth.
And Billy told me it's not quite what I imagined he meant when he said you don't have a place to go back to, that we're in purgatory. But... Okay, so help the people, because we damned them, so we might as well undamn them.
Yeah. Look, all I'm saying is, there's no point in pretending there's a home to go back to.
Well, there sure isn't. Okay, so what do we know that can help us? What can we do?
I'll be honest with you, I don't know shit. Maybe...
Well, but you're kind of our best guess here. I mean, it's you we're fighting.
What I know about him is that he is just as lost in, like, layer upon layer of fucking inflated ego humor as a fucking defense mechanism. What I do know is that he's close to falling. Hard. Because I did it too.
How did you do it?
There's a tense, like, drawing in a breath, and there's a sense that you hit a nerve, but, like, you decide where to go from here.
Oh, I kind of just look at him expectingly, because, like, why would I care? Like, I'm gonna push. But also... I guess I just give you, like, a prompting look of, like, well...
I did things. Discord froze.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that wasn't just me? Okay.
Yeah,
I thought my internet went out. I thought we just had
Yeah,
fire
that
and
was
shit.
strange.
Holy
Interesting.
shit. Okay.
it just froze for everyone.
I did things, and then it just stops.
Okay.
Okay, so...
That was horrible. Ooh, okay. I was about to run to the windows, make sure something didn't catch fire.
Oh yeah.
But he says, whilst not making eye contact with you, I did things that I couldn't atone for in 3 lifetimes, let alone whatever the fuck this is.
Okay, that is incredibly unspecific.
Yes, intentionally.
I gathered as much. Let me rephrase this. Dear Fahil, the dying. Dear Fahil, the dying. I'm gonna call you that now to differentiate when I'm talking. How do we make him fall? That doesn't. Now you don't have to tell me about the 16 wives you probably killed. That was actually very rude. I apologize.
He just stares at you for a bit, like, fuck you, but also I'm gonna let it go. And
I mean, she did apologize.
no, she did. And he says, you need to push him. You need to find whatever it is that he is most insecure about and most focused on right now, and you need to bait him, you need to taunt him until he gets reckless and fucks up.
And what he cares about. So,
Oh, freezing again. Nice. Okay.
It's strange.
I feel like his limits and just everything with this Fahil is a lot more extreme than with you, so... And we still don't know what he, as a person, cares about.
I know.
Okay,
Betrayed,
we're
that
long
he
gone.
betrayed
What is it
someone.
with these freezes?
Hold on.
I'm sorry,
Pause. Everybody's still freezing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just
US West
unfroze.
servers are in California. I'm gonna switch it. They might be having fire problems.
They're on
Oh,
fire.
that
No,
one.
no.
It could very well be
It's on
that.
Yeah, I
It could literally
figured
be
as much,
that.
but I didn't want to say it because, like, you
I'll
know, don't
switch
make it
it.
worse
Hold
than
on.
it is.
How do I change?
It's horrible, but also funny.
All of the
Sorry, we can't
furries and
serve because the
pedophiles
servers
are
are
gonna
on
burn.
fire.
Oh no!
It would be a lot more funny
One
if
of,
it
one of
wasn't.
those things is way worse than the other now.
yeah.
Wait, what did you say? All the what and what are
I
gonna
said
burn?
all the furries and pedophiles are gonna burn. Oh no!
That was
Oh,
Now I'm freezing.
a very crude thing to say. Funny, but crude.
Crude
And then
oil.
I said, you know, one of those things way worse than the other. You know, there's something
As
about
you
furries.
should.
I'm kidding. That's a joke.
How the hell do I
Well,
change?
I didn't think you'd go for anything but furries.
We're gonna set it to US Central for
But
now.
furries!
Okay. Hopefully that's better.
No.
Okay. Hopefully we stop freezing now. I'm thinking that might be the scenario. I don't know where in
Oh my God,
California, but they
that
say
would
the
be
servers are in
amazing.
California. So,
Anyway, back to intense role playing
yes.
in the non-kinky way.
What?
Aw,
Oh, he's all sad.
the two responses.
No, I just straight up froze. Hello, I'm back.
Hey.
Well, that's because you suck.
Yes.
Anyway, we're all playing. Yes, you said well, and then you said something else, but I heard nothing but the
I'm
well.
sorry, I completely forgot it. Fuck.
Okay,
What was
let's
the
run
last thing
back.
you said?
Let's run back the text. La la la. We know how we can trigger him, but he don't. We still don't know what actually works. Like, we know his strategy, but not his actual hit points. Like, we know how to work the gun, but we don't have the gun.
Yeah, you don't have the fucking bullets.
582.
Oh,
582.
that's his hit points. I understand.
We know his hit points now.
Oh!
Why does he have so much?
Because he's a final boss. What do you mean?
How many
I get
legendary
that.
items?
I get that, but I think it should align with actual Fahil's hit points for
No.
canonical reasons.
Well, to answer for your question,
Hmm.
God, no.
insight checks, could that count as, like, internal self-reflection, actualization, or whatever you want to phrase it like?
In what way?
Could he roll insight on himself to see how the other Fahil would be triggered?
Yeah, pretty much.
Go for it.
Okay.
Sounds interesting. Sure, go for it.
It is you. Why wouldn't you know?
Because this Fahil works a lot different.
Oh well.
What exactly do you want to try and figure out? What do you want to... I can't say suss
I
out
want-
because Birdie will fucking pop their eyes out, but, you know.
I want to try and figure out what is going to get him to the point where he's vulnerable. Interpret vulnerable how you will.
So... kind of reflecting and looking inward to yourself. Especially the more murky parts of yourself. You reckon he's pretty stalwart, but his downfall is going to be anger.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly triggers that anger? Who knows? But it's safe for you to assume that the angrier he gets, the more mistakes he's going to make.
Look, Xanax, what I'm thinking is, when it comes down to it, we gotta piss him off. And I don't just mean kick about a couple of his giant fucking truck things or whatever they are and, like, shout names at him. We need to figure out how to make him go fucking nuclear. Which is a phrase I'd actually know. And then he'll practically kill himself. And do with that what you will.
Well, that would be useful. Killing himself would be very useful. Fucking prick, then we don't have to do it.
Yeah. Sure thing is cap is
One-
Milton.
One prevalent question still remains in your heads. Even if you can get him to that point, he is called Fahil the Undying.
Yeah, that's a thing that I wanted to address too.
So that's
Um,
definitely still sticking in the mind too of
So,
can we
that
kill
was
him?
actually a thing that I wanted to address. Thank you for reminding me of that. So with that question in mind, I will turn to Fahil the Dying and say, hello, Fahil the Dying. How do we know that Fahil the Undying will actually be dead?
Yeah, well, we don't, do we? I mean, he says that with a, look, I'm at the point of not fucking caring either way, to you.
I see. I will think on that for a bit.
And also that is
More
me as
my
Brit
own
saying,
thoughts.
I don't know.
More my own thoughts than Fahil's statement, because like he's in a fucking emotional wreck. I'm pretty sure he's been an alcoholic at some point in his life, if he is not still. So I will ponder for a moment and then like, okay. We how do we know like that he revives himself? Because we know he dies, right? And then he revives himself in a way, and he comes back better, repaired, like machiney, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what if we find out exactly what it is that keeps him alive, and that
Yeah.
makes him return to life, essentially? Like, I don't know how he gets his machine parts, how it all works. If there's, I don't know, some fucking crystal that binds his soul to it until he has a better vessel to pop it into. And then we destroy that. Then he's just Vahil, the slaver, and the prick. That, because other than that, shit, how do you kill someone who doesn't die?
Wait, is he it?
Well,
Oh, you fucking cunt.
Hmm?
you bastard.
Wait, why, bastard? Why are we
You-
mad at Humes?
I just thought of something.
Can I
Oh,
insult him
no.
once more before I regain my composure?
Yes.
You fucker! Okay.
I'm
Oh.
so confused.
As am I.
I
think they're insulting each other.
No, it's
I don't know.
it's more like a revelation. Only Boris, you
Oh,
said
Assassin's
it.
Creed!
Yeah,
Oh,
it's one of the
okay.
last ones with the not Ezio one.
No, that was the last one with Ezio.
Well,
was
yeah,
about
but
to
it
say,
wasn't Altair in it too?
Technically, but it was like a ghost Altair. And I think
Oh,
did you
okay.
play as Altair? Wait.
Yeah, like no,
I don't
barely. Because
remember.
I remember him having like the long. Or was that? Because there was an Assassin's Creed where you played as Altair again, but he had the long fucking beard, right? Or am I thinking of like old Ezio now?
I was really fucking
Probably.
old at you.
Probably, yeah, that was old
Oh,
Ezio.
okay,
That
okay.
was
But
old ass Ezio. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Ezio dies at the end of Revelations.
On
Yeah, or, not dies, but like
Spoilers.
gets
on
gets
the
like
point
destined to die.
of the thing that only Boris said, he came up with it, so I'm not going to metagame and say it in character as for heal, but only Boris, do with it in character what you will.
I'm not
I'm
here.
so confused.
I'm a god.
Can you metagame explain this to me so that
No.
I even know what the fuck you're talking about?
No,
I
if he said no, then I say no too.
I
okay.
don't even
Can
know if we
you?
realize the same thing.
But I'll DM you only Boris of what I realized.
Okay.
Okay, I will be very confused at the fact that Fahil just zoned out for 10 minutes and completely ignored me.
I mean, honestly, he probably had. That's not the first time he's done that.
No, I know it's not, but I'm still gonna be like, what the fuck, bitch? I thought we were friends. Why you ignore me?
Why do you do these?
Why you
It's
do
just
this? I
shapes.
thought we friends.
It's just
I-
shapes.
Wait, no, he doesn't. What?
Where's
I don't
going?
remember the ending of Ezio anymore.
God, my arms are burning. Holy shit! Don't go in the sun, kids. It's fucking evil. Anyway.
Okay. I'm very stupid in these manners. You will have to say it in simple terms. Sorry, only Boris.
I'd ask
Oh!
to see it, but if I don't see it, I can't spoil it. So honestly, it's probably better I don't.
What do those things? What do those things do? Like, I know that they live like forever, but
Oh, you're saying he's a lich.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe. I'm guessing.
A leech? What's a leech? Buddy,
It's
in
like
That's
a-
my
it's
liege.
it's like a leech, like the ones that like suck your blood.
but it just
Kill is
sucks
that.
life.
No.
Hey, didn't we have to fight a dude who does literally that at some point too? Like the was didn't the
I
dude
think those
from
are
the-
called vampires, and that's then Hunjet.
No, I meant the dude from the slavery thing. I mean, we did fight a slaver who did kill other people to store their life and then use it to not die.
I'd simply just not die. I don't get it.
Okay, let's pretend for a moment that you are very much someone who should die. How do we die you?
No, I'm never dying. Sorry.
I'm going to live forever.
Okay,
That's
let's
true.
pretend two things. A, you're someone else. B, that someone else that you are is supposed to be died. How do we die? No,
What
I
the
don't mean
fuck
with
are you
color.
say- What?
I mean how do we kill you, but it's not you we're killing.
Yes.
Okay, anyway, I snap my hand aggressively in front of Fahil's face to regain his attention. I'm like, bitch! I do
What?
not call him a bitch, for I love him.
Okay.
I also fucking hate him at this point, like,
Where's
God.
this going?
Honestly, I thought you would have, like, gone by now.
Well, no, we were having a conversation.
Yeah, then I stopped being party to the conversation.
True.
Okay, you didn't even give me feedback on my idea. You didn't even go like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We should do
Okay,
that.
What was your idea?
Or no, that's a stupid idea. What the fuck is wrong with you, child?
Okay, no,
Which is a very Senna response.
yeah,
um,
actually, you're really right. It would be a very standard response. But what was your idea?
My idea is find out how the fuck he does not die and destroy the thing that keeps him alive, because if there's nothing to keep him alive, he dies like every normal fucking fuck.
Simple 3-step plan. I like it.
Great. Do we know anything about how he does not die? Comes back a machine, we know that.
Well, look. You're asking
Sure,
the wrong
similarities.
fucking person. You want to know about his heart? I can tell you that.
Not
I
entirely. but-
know.
Okay.
Try brainstorming with one of the people who read fucking books and shit.
Who what?
Who read fucking books.
Well, I was going to go to a library and read. Bore. Well, he probably doesn't want to talk to me, though.
I mean, he's kind of like coughing his guts out at the moment.
Hi.
Oh,
What happens when I eat cold ice cream?
I know you. Oh god, I hate that shit. I get
Do
it
you
too.
have asthma?
No.
Yes.
Asthma.
You know,
Asthma.
you're probably coughing your
Asthma.
guts out because you're like internal human, like, you like the
A
human,
human?
condition. The human condition is just like refusing the fact that I'm not bringing it back up. Never mind.
Ah, you little shit.
My wife left me for Bore.
Sounds like you should have been a better lover.
I'm sorry.
Marriage
I'm
is a social
I am-
construct.
most sure that I am a better lover than fucking Bore.
Is this gonna go anywhere?
I mean, he can,
Well,
anyway.
he can shapeshift into anybody, so I mean, shit.
Yeah.
That's
Go get a
really
fucking
true.
drink.
Oh,
But
you're
just
right.
shapeshift doesn't mean you have a nice personality all of a sudden. Anyway,
You know, you can substitute a good personality.
I bid my
Mm.
goodbyes. I bid
Why
my
don't you
goodbyes
fucking
from
shapeshift your
Fahil.
personality and stop being a dick?
I bid my goodbyes to go seek out
I bid
the
my-
Caraborn goon.
What?
A caribou is a type of deer. I know because I should
Yo,
have read that
wait.
again.
TF2 Upward Bingo by Star Underscore.
Go.
Xerxes walks into bar, a caribou stands there. A caribou.
Holy shit.
Can
believe
would I
you
know
really
that
found
he
a caribou
probably
on
gone to a
Upward.
bar to drink himself to death?
I'll say
It's
roll
atypical.
roll insight.
Get out the new fancy dice, I see. I don't even know what. Wait.
My in-cook.
That's a 19 plus
Oh, shit.
something. That's a 19 plus 4, so that's a 23.
You're not sure about Boar himself, but generally people who are upset, if you know the ability is there, they'll go drink. Try to forget about the worries.
I go to the next bar that I find that
Okay. You head back to the saloon. You see that it's starting to get lively again as the night is
he there?
continuing. As you look around, you see the jovial atmosphere and whatnot. In kind of a stark contrast to that, you do see Boar sitting at the bar. kind of sipping on a bottle of beer.
How full is
Chilling.
said bottle?
You can't see through it, so you're not sure. It's a
Okay,
brown
fuck it.
bottle.
I'll just get 2 bottles of beer.
Okay.
First.
Yeah, you walk up to the bar. The barkeep look at you and say, "What can I get you?"
2 of whatever he's having, and I point at Karagoon.
All
Boy.
right.
Wow, I'm doing the thing. I corrected myself.
And grabs 2 on the thing, knocks them off, hands them to you.
Thank
That'll
you.
be 1 gold.
Put it on the tab.
There's
Oh, that was smooth.
There's
Okay.
there's like a chalkboard up behind the bar, and you see written down "Tiefling Girl 1."
Tiefling Girl. I walk up to Flora.
Well, he's at the bar. You like got next to him at the bar, yeah.
I will slide into the seat next to him, and I will slide one of the beers towards him, and I'll be like, "I didn't know how full yours was, so I gave you a new one." Got you a new one. That was incorrect English, you stupid fuck. Jesus Christ. And given that Bob probably doesn't respond because I've been a huge dick, I will kind of just like look, do that thing that people do in the movies where they kind of just look at the bar and zip at their drink and they're like, look, So I do that. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I've been a real dick to you. I know that you're not Karagoon, and I believe, and it was very unfair of me to judge you and your behavior on the actions of someone else, and I apologize for that. That was a stupid bitch move. And then nudge the second beer a bit closer to him. Haha, stupid idiot. I actually don't die though. Roll persuasion.
I'm sorry for that.
You need a con save.
He
Oh no.
takes his beer, which he probably bought, empties it like it was 1/3 left in it, and then
Just
takes
downs it.
yeah, and takes the other one from which Xerax provided, and starts drinking on that.
I thought he'd walk away.
No, taking the beer and walking away.
Okay, I take that as a slight bit of progress. Can I ask you something here, not as a friend or anything, but as someone who's in the same deep shit that you're in?
Speak.
See, I was going to the beach earlier to cool off a bit, and I talked with Fahil, and well, we came up with a bit of a gist of an idea, which was how to get Fahil very vulnerable and shit. But then we kind of realized that he's still Fahil the Undying. So plan right now is find out what makes him undying, destroy what makes him undying, kill him. And I'm gonna need your help on the first and probably also on the second part and the third anyway. But like, I'm gonna need your help with all of this actually. But he told me to talk to a book person, and I thought, well, you have a book, you're a smart guy, you know a lot of stuff. So, is there anything that you could tell me about Fahil the Undying, specifically focused on the Undying part, aside from that he comes back more machiney? Like, anything? He stands up and leaves.
Clank as the bottle hits the fucking counter.
First
She's like
of all,
playing with her fingers and everything. She's like twiddling the bottle, everything.
It's one of your few good ideas to come to me if you want to know something smart.
I'm stupid, not dumb.
You
Forced.
say so?
I do say
Um,
so. I literally just.
Second part.
Ain't it supposed to be the opposite?
No. My face is burning.
Why should I know how he is undying? My idea till now was that he's basically being recovered and then being doctored by one of his robotic servants and being turned into more robot than machine to preserve his life.
It's
Robot
your-
than human or Dragon
Yeah,
Ball in that
yeah.
way.
Your person.
Yeah, less person, more machine. That would be
Um,
my guess, but I can.
See,
Start
that's more of a guess
studying.
than we had. And aside from that, my two
Are you
best-
kidding me? That's the first thing that came to my mind.
Well, someone doctored on him, sure, but like, did he doctor himself? Did he ever actually die? You know, all those things.
I think if
Also,
he's
my two
almost
best-
there to die, he can't doctor himself.
People do weird shit. You can literally like bend void energy and turn things into very dark crimsony crunchy stone. I don't think
Crunchy
you want to
stone.
talk about probability.
Yummy rock.
Crunchy stone.
And I'm just gonna say, see, you and Fahil were my best guesses, right? Because Fahil, it's Fahil we're talking about. I feel like that's an obvious thing. And you and Garrett are usually the smart, stuff kind of guys. Well, as is Hierophant, but Hierophant is usually the know things kind of guy in a way of like, wow, after 2 hours, I finally decided to share this knowledge with you, even though we were about to die just a moment ago. Which I guess works for him, but it's not really useful in this situation. All I'm saying is you know a lot of stuff, and I thought there was a certain likelihood that you know this kind of stuff too.
I still don't get why you guys would just use the trident as a lever.
I said it! I
But-
said, use the
that was
trident.
also-
Everyone was-
I'm pretty sure several people said that several times and nobody ever
You
listened.
didn't do it!
Because some people like kept arguing back.
I understood like that we tried that and it didn't function.
Oh well.
You guys suck at this.
Yeah,
Um,
probably.
And I also feel like the next best person I could probably talk to is that Murder City warlock that I just pissed off. Like,
Why?
times 10. Warlord, not warlock, that's a difference probably. What's his name again?
Slight
Wheelock.
difference.
Wheelock.
Fucking
Well, he is a
warlock.
he is a
Fucking
warlord.
Not a warlock.
Warlock. What in the fucking Jiminy
I'm
Cricket
the warlock,
Christ?
he's
Words
the
are
warlock.
hard. Words are hard, and I almost dunked myself in a. I have a lot of water in my lungs, okay?
There's a lot of fucking dumb in your head, dumbass.
Oh, I was in a pool and I got pushed underwater several times.
Kinky.
No,
What?
no, I just.
I mean, if you like it, I'm not the
Why
person
my
to judge.
sibling?
Not so kinky.
Fucking Sweet Home Alabama, guys. Jesus Christ.
I don't know how
Germany
y'all
is
could-
the Alabama of Europe.
Yeah.
That's kind of. I hate how true that is.
It
Anyways.
is?
Oh!
Not in that way, just in a general sense. Just in a general sense, not in the specific horny way. Anyway,
Move
I tell
on.
the council.
Please get back on track.
I don't think
I
they
tell
know
the council to
what
shut the
Alabama is.
fuck up and continue my conversation with Raw. So do
Raw,
you know
babe.
anything or not?
After he hears the story of Xerix, he's basically sitting the whole time hunched over the bar like, please don't talk to me. Not strike away the please don't talk to me. But he straightens up like, I can do some research on that. No promises.
Thank you. That's a good start. I will.
That'll be all then, and he stands up and walks. Did we get a room?
Yeah, you guys have rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, and walk up to his room.
All right. On that kind of abrupt note, as he gets up and storms away from the bar, still clearly angry with you, but cordial at the very least. Leaves it off there. So you go to your room, Bort. What are you gonna do as you head in there? I feel like there's a plan here.
There is a plan there.
There's a plan
No.
there. Don't worry,
I
the
have
others.
this-
We will get to you too. There's stuff written for you.
I have this plot device you gave me and you also use,
Mm-hmm.
which is called the Necronomicon.
Correct.
Plot device.
I'm an asshole, I know. I basically want to search like for a reason, or basically for the page of Fahil the Undying, or maybe if there's a reason that is written down or will be written down why he is called Undying.
Roll me a wisdom check.
Wisdom check. Oh, that's a new one. Wisdom check or wisdom save?
Jack.
Oh.
So you get into your room, you sit down on your bed, you pull the Necronomicon out. You kind of unload your kit, just in general. And you hold the book. And you start kind of flipping through it. Nothing seems to be popping up. But something occurs to you. You kind of close the book back up and look at the front that has these crystals in the eyes. These glowing crystals. And you are brought back to the knowledge that the Necronomicon itself is Eternum, one of the Guardians. Is this face now kind of resembles these glowing eyes with the two emeralds kind of jammed in. And as you look at it, what you expect to see out of, emeralds is kind of a greenish glow, but as you look at it more and more, they become more of a bluish glow. And that bluish glow brings to mind crystals, a sword.
Ah.
You kind of look towards the sword, and you feel inspired for a second. You start flipping through the book again. Something on your mind, although you can't quite place it, what it is exactly. As you're doing this, you feel in the hand holding the face of the book, something kind of roll into the palm. You kind of look and you see one of the gems has come out.
Oh shit, no, that's not good.
And it is glowing with this white light. And as you hold it up, or this blue light, sorry, as you hold it up, your eyes, you're looking at it and just kind of marveling at the beauty of it. But your eyes kind of catch a glimpse of the book. And you see on what's this empty page begins to fill in. You see what's usually this text that's constantly moving and unreadable, suddenly with this blue light in blue text becomes still and readable. You see a page that you can't understand what language it's written in, which is bizarre, because you can always technically tell. You can't understand this, but something about this correlation slowly moves your eyes towards the sword, glowing with this same kind of bluish white light. You're still not sure what it is that's kind of planted in your head, but you feel the need to look into the sword, as if the answer lies in there.
Okay, I put down the book on the bedside, put the gem on the open page, grab the sword. Before I stare into it, I say, please no purgatory news again. Then I take it in my hands like this and then start.
You look into it, you once again see these fractals of different realities and whatnot. Kind of almost shining with this prismatic color to it. And as you look at it, one splinter kind of in the middle catches your eye. And as you begin to feel your body being pulled, almost like being pulled forward, the thing stuck in your mind finally registers. As you're pulled into this memory, this reality, whatever it is, the word Zanhoon. Pulled into this. You kind of blink, looking around. Gotta pull out fucking music again. This is just my de facto song for this now. Because it's just good. So. It's not high school Q. There you go. That's also not high school Q. Oh, nice. There you go. 4. Okay. So pulled into this dreamlike state once more. You look around, kind of this foggy, different reality. Fog kind of rolling over this nondescript landscape. Kind of whitened. And looking forward, you see this figure. Well dressed, a nice suit, a top hat. Although you see the outfit is torn, kind of rended. You can see the skin underneath. Parts of it is just kind of this pale color that seems to be the skin tone. But other parts of it seem to have these splinters of this obsidian-like substance kind of poking out and clearly have ripping some of the outfit out of the shoulders and stuff. And you see the eyes just kind of looking around. They pass over you, but they don't see you. These very intense red eyes. Until eventually it seems as if the eyes find what they're looking for. As this figure walks through the fog, you see the fog begin to kind of take form into different things and materialize. You can see first and foremost as he walks, Zanhoon's footsteps seem to start to register as if steps in sand. These little footprints left behind. And in each one of these footprints, it seems as if the pure whiteness of the ground turns into a more kind of dirty brownish white, similar to that of the ground of the salt flats. Kind of just spreading out with each footstep. You see, as fog kind of wisps around him, it starts to turn into craggy mountains and giant mesa-like structures, these columns of rock. And it spreads out all around you. You kind of watch as the ground itself, reaches you and does the same thing. And looking behind you, you see ocean begin to come to form. You see a small little town. Looks familiar. Kind of a one main street town that is on a hill kind of leading down towards the coastline. Just begin to materialize out of the fog. But you keep your eyes on Zanhoon. You kind of swing back around to see where he's going and start to follow slightly as he's getting away from you. And as you follow, you see he's actually kind of pointing kind of lackadaisically and things are popping into existence and whatnot, as if he is sculpting all of this. And as he does, you see this white flash that quickly turns into a darker, kind of greenish color. This mushroom cloud from the south. Just rumbling upwards. And as you see that, you see Zanhoon stops, kind of looks at it, admiring it slightly. And as he does, you see some of the fog in front of him begins to coalesce into a body that's in the fetal position in front of him. A blackened, scaled dragonborn. Who is bloodied, bruised, clothing ripped to shreds. It doesn't move, but it starts to somewhat cough. And Zanhoon kind of leans down, putting a hand on the shoulder. And as he does, the creature that you recognize as Fahil opens its eyes, or at least one of its eyes, the other one's swollen shut, notices him and starts to kind of scramble back weakly. And Zanhoon just kind of puts his hands up. You hear him say, "I'm not here to hurt you." The figure will kind of look at him, and then look down at the state of himself. You can see one of the arms is just charred. There's nothing below the elbow, and you can see some of the bone just kind of sticking out. Part of the face is kind of just melted off into this skull. It's a very gruesome look of Fahil. And as Zanhun kind of looks over it, he just kind of smiles, reaches to his side, and pulls out this small obsidian tree. And as he holds it out, he kind of lets it down into the ground. And as it touches the ground, you see the soil around it starts to blacken and wither. And as it does, you see the tree, these bizarre-looking black branches begin to kind of sprout outwards in these very jagged motions. And you see this version of Fahil kind of looks at it, turns his head slightly, and then walks, well, not walks, crawls closer to it. And Zanhun just smiles, and as he gets close enough, Zanhun will grab one of the branches that has come out, kind of shear it off with his hand. You see, it's this very jagged, pointed edge. And he'll walk over to where this Fahil is crawling. Kneel down next to him, holding him, kind of nod. And this Fahil just kind of looks at him. Then he takes it like a stake and drives it through the heart of this Fahil. And as he does, what you would expect to be a killing blow actually seems to breathe some sort of twisted life into this creature. You see the wounds, although still there, seemingly no longer hamper this creature. You see he's able to stand up. After a gasp of being stabbed, he stands up. Kind of looks around, sees his state still. Is like, oh, okay, brushes himself off. And as he does that, he looks to Zanhun. And in a confused voice says, "What's all of this?" And Zanhun just looks at him and says, "A protection from the beings of Chaos." And the figure kind of looks at him and nods slightly. And just see Zanhun takes the one good arm, kind of holding it with the wrist pointing towards him. And as he does, kind of staring at that arm intently, you see this smoke begin to kind of rise up. As if he's branding this individual. And as it finishes, you can see this, even darker than the scales of Fahil, this mark that looks like... Actually, I can draw it. Hold on. Where's my drawing tool? Freehand. So, it looks like that.
Oh, okay. Z for then who?
And there's just this look of sorrow and sadness as this Fahil kind of recognizes what's happened, looking back down south and seeing this large mushroom cloud. But also a look of appreciation. Like, thank you. Zanhun just kind of nods, walks over, picks the tree up, and as he does, it withers back down to its original size. Puts it back into his pack. Starts walking off, but turns back around and looks at him and says, "When they come, you'll need to understand your job." And continues walking off into the mist until disappearing. And just that Fahil is kind of standing there looking around, coming to grips with what is no longer this foggy reality, now very clearly the salt flats that you guys are inhabiting. And it's this look of propensity, of confusion, but also ambition. And then you snap back too.
Uh, okay. After close consideration of what I heard, I'm scared. Okay, this Fahil the Undying is infused with Malum. And Malum is portable. Zenhun created all of this shit, obviously.
I'm piecing it together in my head, and that was cool.
Yeah. What my question is now, I thought Zenhun created this fight, just created him. Like, made him like an incarnation of a gate or lock that's protecting him from us. But it seems like he has a mind of his own.
It also seems as if something that definitely sticks with you, almost as if this place was created specifically for him.
Yeah.
Almost as a sanctuary of this version of Fahil that was very clearly brought here by the Yokobo dig site's explosion.
Mm.
So what does that mean?
That means we should destroy all of it.
Is this place as sinister as one thinks?
That is my thought exactly.
Because there was almost a prevailing thought in your head is that there was almost this father-son kind of feeling to that, as if Zanhun was
Helping him.
caring of that individual. Yes,
Like,
and of
he
course
built-
that mark.
He built all of this, and for him, basically built him his own purgatory for his soul. Like, I need to make the bar wait a little bit. Next, better. And set the forces of chaos. Did he say forces of chaos?
Yes.
Which are probably us, the party.
Yes.
Will come. Yes. I have like the idea, like, if he's trying to protect something, I don't know if it's himself or he tries to protect. Zahun tries to protect something by
Hey, out of
creating.
character.
Yeah.
Out of character. Zenhun gave, because High Frank didn't see that.
Yeah.
But was it the Jet gave him the plant? Is that what that was?
No, Jet like took a stake from the plant and pierced it through his heart, like a branch of it. He cut it off and then pierced it through the heart of the Fahil.
Oh, we have to stake him like a vampire.
When
I get it.
Sure about that?
Sure.
Just because he got staked? I
I'm gonna
just thought
stake him again.
you can do it
I
if you
wanna.
want.
Let me do.
I'm just thinking he's definitely infused with melon, which probably also, like, it seems, did make him not caring about pain anymore. All that because he just stood up, like, oh no, my arms is missing. Well, we can replace that.
A
True.
lot to gather from that.
You can replace arms. That is true. Technology has advanced that far.
True.
God, I'm
We
still
have
not
a-
over it, dude.
We having a living example in our party.
That is true. Wow, you really did that for a shitty plasma knife that you never used, huh?
Yeah.
I did it for the stream.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh. Then
Shut
the
up.
mark.
It was
Shut
a
up.
great plasma knife that I never
I
used.
have the feeling like he recruited like more or less this Fahil or whatever he really is, like by corrupting him with melon or giving him his life energy back with melon and then giving him like this mark. You can live in here but have to work for me if the time comes, which is now.
He killed him and then brought him back. It's like Stockholm syndrome. Except not at all. I don't know why I said Stockholm syndrome.
As you're sitting there,
Oh, I have the feeling I'm so stupid. You laid the explanation in front of me, and I'm too stupid to see it. I'm so sorry.
you look back to the book that you laid on the bed, and you see still that gem shining on it. And as you look at it, you start to see the words kind of dissolve and turn into a language you can understand.
Oh,
In this blue
Finally.
kind of ink, as you pick it up excitedly, holding the gem up. There's just one word that really stands out to you at the start. And I'm going to type that to you.
oh no. I'm not ready for emotional killing. I don't want to read.
Not emotional.
Emotion. What in the fuck did you just speak with your mouth?
My least favorite thing. Emotional.
Mouth things. No. Oh. Okay. Huh? Wait, I have written down. Wait.
Might also do you some good to look at that tab.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, you
I saw
probably
that.
noticed something, yeah.
Lies. Okay. Oh, wait.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Lies? It shouldn't be lies.
Did I fuck up my notes?
You might have. Here, I'll send you what it should say.
You gave me that in a rundown.
It does say lies, but it's not like it's not meant to be. It's,
Okay.
It's in opposition to that.
Oh. Okay. Let me change it to truth then, maybe.
Well, yes and no.
It's more fitting than just. I thought it was like.
It is. The start of the second sentence is the main. Yeah. That's really what you're looking at there.
Yeah. Okay. But that, I have the feeling that reinforces my theory. Like he helped him, but then he had to promise to Senhu like, okay, you're gonna help me then.
As you look more at the page.
Fuck, I'm still not seeing it.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Oh.
No. You're not missing it. This is just additive on top of it.
Okay.
As you look at it more, you notice that like the bottom corner of the page is folded.
Oh.
So you unfold it and you see an excerpt, handwritten, and it says, "Whatever reality or situation this one finds itself in, it will always find itself bound by oaths." And then dash SV.
We like SV. Can you say the first sentence again, like before it finds its way?
No matter the reality or situation,
No matter the reality.
it always finds itself bound by oaths. Now I'm not telling you anymore, because now you gotta figure shit out. That was all the information I had for you. Put the pieces together, brother.
Oh fuck! I'm still confused. Who is it? Or what is it? That's the main
The
thing I have
answers
in
were
my head,
given.
like...
The answers were given to you there.
I hate riddles. I love them and I hate them.
you wanted to be the occult fucking archaeologist, dude. Why do you hate riddles if you played that character, dumbass?
No, I love riddles, but I hate them when I'm...
When he's too
I like
stupid
them,
for
but I
them.
don't like them when I have to fix them.
No, but like,
Um,
it's obvious, but...
Can I get the
It's
pieces
obvious, why
again?
can't
Because
you
I
think of it,
already missed out on half of that.
I intentionally zone out on this so I don't answer
No,
them,
that's
because
the
if I
thing,
do, I'm
like-
gonna want to keep answering
If
them.
you didn't pay
Yeah,
attention,
I
I
don't-
can't help you.
I don't know how to solve riddles, so you're looking at you're not looking at me. You're looking at your computer screen. Even if our eyes were meaning and gaze, you would not truly be looking at me.
True. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, indeed.
Okay, he sits there like, putting the book, like, closing it, putting the jam back into the socket. I hate my job, no.
Man.
Just, do I have like a desk with a chair or something?
Yeah, you've got like a little desk, yeah.
He's like, he's sitting down there like, and just starts thinking now, because I now can then think. Like,
Yeah.
okay, you gave me puzzle pieces, book. Let's piece them together. I'm too far from giving the party a conclusion. I'm
Fair
sorry, I need to think for a hot second about that.
Give me. I want to help with this, but I don't really remember
You guys
half
could
of it.
always talk to each other. Do it in game.
Yeah, right. That's an idea. Maybe talk to people. Probably
Well,
not Zarek, because that wouldn't make sense relationship-wise.
But that
if I-
isn't like, I need still to play my character, and he is like, I can do shit on my own. I'm intelligent. I'm too proud to ask for
Aren't
help.
you glad he's the one that has the information book?
Will
Okay,
knew
so we're
exactly
just
what he did.
never gonna
You
beat this
knew
fucker. I
exactly
got
what
it.
you did since you gave me that shit.
God, I can't wait for the day where he plays a really social character that just goes to people for help if he encounters a
Okay,
problem that
If
he
I
feels.
can't solve it, I will maybe ask for help, but now let me think. Gee.
Thing. No one's stopping you. Stupid idiot.
I am, fuck you.
Oh, okay, I'm stopping now.
More thinking. Oh, the despair.
Despair, agony, pain, torment if you'd be so inclined.
I'm not finding the fucking music I want. Shit. No. It's frustrating.
But I like the method.
You like meth?
Metaphorical. No, I like the metaphorical thing
Oh,
you
he
did
does.
there.
I
in
mean,
the- in the-
I don't know. Cocaine's probably the furthest I'd go. I don't know about meth, man.
I would never touch meth.
Yeah,
Despite
I
of
don't touch
that-
anyone who's willing. What?
Okay.
you willing to
despite-
touch meth?
Is meth willing to be touched by me?
Meth is an inanimate fucking object, so I'd assume not.
That- Well, then I won't. No.
There's a critical error in the Breaking Bad episode where meth makes Jesse hallucinate. It doesn't do that.
And meth constant.
But Will, I like the metaphorical thing you did there, like in the dream and the.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
fuck.
my brain is working on that, like
Found it. I found the music I wanted. Okay, perfect. Alright! So, while you're racking your brain for that, Senna,
Thank you.
Yes, hello.
what are you up to?
Oh. I'm just kind of vibing at the beach. Kind of mad that they don't fucking listen to me when I'm just trying to save them from trouble. That guy was clearly a piece of shit and deserved that. It was so obvious just looking at him and looking at the way he talked and like the
Do
shit
you
he did.
deserve to go somewhere to be on? No, wait.
Shut up!
Yes,
You've talked it up!
I realized that's why I cut myself off, because I realized it wasn't my place to talk.
Okay, good.
So, as you're sitting there kind of stewing about the situation,
Yes.
Oh, man. You hear a bizarre sound. Subtle. Almost unnoticeable. As if parts of the slight undergrowth here at the beach are rustling. Moving ever so slightly. And the sound of slithering.
Oh boy.
What do you do?
I'm just gonna look around because that doesn't seem normal. But I think I've heard this before.
As you look around, you catch eyes with this magnificent black snake with these markings of like brilliant greens and reds and yellows kind of wrapping around the body. One of these markings seems to be on the head, on the top of the head, in almost this kind of bone mask formation with these bright colors
I just sigh.
coming off.
Like, you again? You show up now? All fucking times?
You're a hard person to find.
Well, I guess that would be the case hopping dimensions.
When I showed you the dominoes, I didn't expect you to get that excited about them. I mean, really.
That was pretty cool.
Blowing everything up. Interesting. I like it. As the snake kind of coils, these serpentine eyes having an almost uncanny human-like feature to them. Did you recognize Lectum? Been a while since you've seen him. As he kind of coils, you see the snake kind of looks out over the ocean and then kind of turns the head back to you and says, "So you've finally seen your true powers.
Mm-hmm.
It only took dying a couple 100 times to get to him."
And I'm done dying. I'm done with all of this.
Is that why you siphon your own blood now?
I'm going to finish the job one way or another.
And what job would that be?
Destroying the shit that I did.
Let me ask you a question. This sword that your friend has, do you know what it is?
I know what it can do.
Do you understand its place and everything?
Means to an end.
In a less broad sense, I suppose. But think much bigger. Bigger than yourselves.
Gateway to other possibilities, perhaps? I don't know what you're going for.
You'll see the snake kind of wriggles a bit in the sand, and as it does, you see it's starting to make some sort of a pattern or something in the sand. And as it finishes, kind of slithers out of it at the end, and you see a drawing of some sorts. A drawing of a sword. This almost glowing quality to it. And then this depiction of a shield with this abyssal darkness to it. And the snake looks down at it, seemingly somewhat chuckling, noticing the darkness of its body with the light mask on the head. It says, "Through everything that's been done, I'm surprised you haven't found how split everything is. Sword, shield, death, life, dark and light. I would be lying if I said I wasn't biased towards one side, but as is the nature of everything, some go to dark, some go to light. So which is it for you?
Senna just looks at that snake like it just asked her to fucking decide, like, to kill an entire country or not. And she just looks at it like, who are you to ask me anything right now? What have you done in all of this? I've been the one walking around all these fucking dimensions trying to clean my mess up, and you're just sitting here laughing.
It's a wonderful privilege I've earned myself. Then again,
You want an answer?
I didn't kill millions, so
Yeah, you want an answer?
yes.
I'm whatever fucking side it takes to finish this thing. I am done with Zanhoon Jet, and I'm going to rip his throat out.
Then I guess that gives you my answer. I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again.
Fucking hope not.
And as if turning into the grains of sand that you stand on, the snake kind of dissipates. And as you look back, you see still these little drawings of the sword and the shield. Although, it seems as if the shield is a little more alluring to you. So.
I'll just write that off as being protected.
Somebody chose bloodbending and didn't think there was going to be consequences.
Oh no, I knew the consequences, and I'm happy about them. Let's go.
Top 10 rechards.
You get the second power weapon. You get the second power weapon.
Oh.
Or
So-
not. I figured something out.
Okay. Do you want to share with the class?
I want to share on meta level with the class because, okay, I still don't know what oath he took, but basically
we
I'm
can hold
sharing
him
my.
to it and use that against him. Ah.
I'm
No.
putting all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm putting all 18 cans of Baja on my desk into the bag.
But I think we need to find Mirth Deep.
Who?
Remember when I sent
And-
that picture in dice rollers of the Guardians? And I said some things weren't like the others? As in
Yeah.
some of the
Wait a
eyes were
minute.
glowing and some weren't? Yeah, Mirth Deep's eyes are glowing now.
Oh.
You're right.
Yes.
Fuck.
But I'm like, okay,
Oh, dude, it's like Dead by Daylight.
and
God.
that guardian must help destroy the lies in that Fahil's mind, but I don't know what oath, because he's the guardian of oath. But what oath did he took, which lies, and that's still confusing me. But I know what I need to find now. Probably.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Also, so for all of you to hear, please. Mirth Deep, the tides of evil lay murky?
Mm-hmm.
Murky in the depths of lies. The great guardian of oaths plunges his sword deep into the heart of lies to defeat it with truths. We all see, like, okay. My idea now is, did Zenhun tell him lies or truths? Why is
Probably
there?
lies.
Yeah, probably. There's an insect on my wall.
Nice. So, Hierophant,
Hi.
Wait,
what are you up to?
Hold on.
I had an idea. Okay, while we're holding on, can I say my idea?
Sure.
This is Zenhun we're talking about, right? Like, he's a lying, cheating, betraying bitch. And he gave the
I'm not
contract,
so sure about that anymore.
Yeah.
and he gave... This is the point that I'm looking at it, right? So this is kind of a, like, ground setting for my theory. My theory is, if the fucker fails to defeat us, because he's a fucking cunt, Zenhun will end the protection thing to with evil
Sorry,
Sahil.
what did you say?
Ooh.
That was horrible and necessary.
I'm so close to hitting the disconnect button on you.
Go on.
Anyway, so like he said, if the something people that was meant to be us probably come, you're gonna fucking need this and do shit for me. So if he fails to do that, what if he then just ends the oath? What if to end the oath he has to fulfill his part of the deal? Like, he dies as soon as he... Or like, he becomes mortal as soon as he fulfills his part of the bargain.
What if?
God, my brain is dying. And not in the fun way. Okay, bye.
What the fuck is that? Okay.
So, Hierophant, what are you up to?
Oh god, where the fuck am I? That's a
Say,
good
oh no, you just said what I think you said.
question. Yeah, your mom.
No. I feel like what you're implying is he needs to fulfill his end of the bargain, which is killing us to become mortal so we can kill him.
That's exactly what I was trying to say.
Horrible. Go on.
Gotta get back to the past.
Back to the past,
Jack.
Samurai Jack.
Watch out! I gotta get back.
Back to the
Back,
Future
back.
2 is a movie.
No.
Yeah, it is.
So anyways, Hierophant. What's the dealio with you after the ordeals of that near execution? What's he up to?
Hierophant, he's sitting on the porch, just kind of contemplating life, thinking Santa's fucking stupid. That was a joke. And, I don't know. He just wants to kill Fahil, bro. He's one track mind, man, like focus. Like, the thing I don't have, when
I noticed
you
yesterday, yeah.
Wait,
Focus.
Focus.
You're close. No, you're close. Come on, you got this. No, definitely not that.
Ficus.
Okay. So, chilling on the porch of the saloon, you see different patrons going in and
I
out.
was gonna do a thing.
Okay.
I'll practice bending still. I won't be good bending right now.
Okay.
Welcome to Focus.
Roll your bending check, and then let me know what you're trying to do. Actually, let me know what you're trying to do before you roll it. What are you trying to accomplish here? What would you like to attempt?
I wanna I'm gonna stand up, right? I'm gonna stand up on top, and I'm gonna try to fucking. So wait, when I tried to bend the salt, right? You said no, but I can feel the earth under the salt, right?
Yes.
Under that sorry.
Under the sea. So I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna try to bend. You know what? I just had an idea. I'm gonna put my fist to the ground, right? Like when you punch the ground, who's that motherfucker that punches the ground?
Superman.
Donkey Kong.
I don't think he punches the Superman.
Every superhero when they do a landing.
When Roman Reigns would punch the ring for no fucking reason before he speared someone? And it looked
Oh
dumb.
yeah, I know what you mean. It's like that masculinity.
Yeah, I would do that, but not actually punching. I'm just gonna put it there. I'm gonna try to bend earth, dirt, land around my fist, and then punch people with the rock fist. That's the plan.
Okay.
That's the plan. I want to see if I can do that. That's a good.
So you're trying to encase your fist in earth, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Roll me a bending check.
Earthbound dog. Fuck!
If you think about it, you could have called Donkey Kong Monkey Kong and nobody would have complained.
Monkey Kong.
So, as you put your fist down to the ground, try to bend some sort of a fist encasing, like a boxing glove of earth. You start to feel the rocks kind of tremble and move. And even the salt starts to move slightly.
Huge.
But it's not encasing your fist.
Rage. Anger.
What's bizarre, though, is you kind of confusedly lift your fist, kind of realizing it's not working. The ground is still shaking, vibrating. And it's as if you can feel these vibrations of the earth coming towards you, and you can almost visualize them.
Oh.
And as you start to lean into it and start to visualize it, you feel yourself almost transported out of body, rushing across the desert, up north, up north, up north, until eventually you stop. You reckon from where you are, probably about 50 miles away from the town?
Huh.
You see boots marching. You see these spiky four legs, boom, boom. And as it kind of goes up, you see these large walking tanks, boom, boom, boom. You see countless troops walking in front of it. You see what looks like some sort of flying vehicle flying above, kind of dipping back and forth.
Oh.
And on a specific spot of the earth, almost as if something is acting against it, you kind of rush upwards and feel as if propulsing itself off the ground. A figure floating.
Oh no.
And as you visualize it, you visualize this human female figure kind of just blasting air from the palms of the hands, floating.
Fucking damn it, no.
And you recognize there is a warband. A very large warband pushing towards Swinford.
Oh. Huh.
Okay, that's nice. Huh. Hey. 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 Where's Wheelock?
You aren't entirely sure. He might be in the saloon.
I'm
not
looking
sure.
in the saloon. No, I'm gonna look at the saloon.
Okay, roll me perception.
Okay, for once, Marlon Brando. Marlon
Brando.
You know what? Brando.
Marlon Brando
you know what?
can't even see California through his eyes because it's fucking on fire!
I'm gonna use the physical for this one, baby.
Go for it.
He's got
This is kind
Betty
of a-
Davis eyes.
What was that?
That's 18. It's a 23.
Looking around, you immediately spot Wheelock kind of talking, kind of hushedly with Tulliver, his helper here, basically, his lodgings guy.
How far away did I feel him?
You reckon it's about 50, 60 miles?
Huh. You know, usually I can only see about a solid 30 feet. But you know what? I'm sure it's fine. Hey,
That's
Wheelock!
quite the thing.
Wheelock! I run over. I run over. I run over. I bang my fucking elephant toe on one of the chairs. The chair might give out or not. I'm not really sure.
Roll a strength check.
I'm not going to use the die for that. Oh, yeah, baby.
Someone falls over, their fucking beer just spilling all over them. They start to look
My
at you
bad.
and curse at you.
Wheelock.
Yeah!
Army. 50, 60 miles out.
What?
Hey. I
What do you mean?
felt it in the earth. 50, 60 miles out. They're marching, by the way.
Get your
Here?
fucking men. Get your fucking men.
Everybody, let's go! He starts running. He kind of puts up in the
Fucking man.
in the sky. You see a bunch of people jump up and start heading outside. He looks at Tulliver and says, "Get the spotters now. We need to see." And he'll start rushing outside as well. Everybody in the
Bad
saloon
news,
kind of
bad
gets
news,
quiet,
bad
stops
news,
drinking,
bad
the
news.
music stops. Everybody else who's in the saloon, you notice this at this point.
Me also in the okay. I rush downstairs because I'm done pondering. I can't figure more
Yeah,
out.
and you see like the ending of this where it's like, oh, something's happening.
Are we?
Um,
Am I present and aware of the situation?
If you think you are, then yes.
Yes. Okay. I am present and
I'll be coming back up.
aware, and I stand up at attention.
I'll see everyone rush in. I'm like, huh? And follow suit.
So they head outside. You see immediately some of the people inside start grabbing tables, kind of bringing them together and getting the radio equipment set up on the tables. Did you guys go outside with them, or did you stay inside?
I go outside.
Okay, so you got, yeah. So heading outside, you immediately see all the people that came out with Wheelock start reaching into like hidden compartments in the like the porch. They lift up some floorboards and grab out rifles and shit, and they're handing them out and getting everything ready. You see Tulliver runs over to a building across the way, goes inside. Couple seconds, or like 30 seconds to a minute later, he pops up on the roof of the building and pulls out a large spyglass. Wheelock kind of stands there, kind of shaking his legs slightly as he looks up to Tulliver and makes sure everybody's getting their stuff. And eventually Tulliver shuts on and says, "Yeah, she's a big one too. They've got Cypher,
While we're here,
What cipher?
War Goddess."
where are they holding the prisoner that they didn't hang?
He was put basically back in his room in house.
Excuse me, fucking war goddess. Sorry, I
I'm going there
interrupted.
right now.
Okay, Senna rushes back inside.
I actually follow her because I feel kind of
Okay.
bad if this is on my action, so I will follow her.
Okay.
I just breach the door and I just shout, "Did you do this? Is this your fault?"
Before you can even do that, there are two guards in front of the door as you run up. What are you doing?
I need to talk to this guy. I've got
Wheelock
a
said
feeling
no
he
one
called.
inside.
Honest. There's a warband coming for this city. I want to know if it's his fault. Let me in. If he is a spy,
Roll
then it's on me.
persuasion.
Where is it?
I'm actually gonna back her up on that.
Sure, roll at advantage.
Help.
Okay. 12, not that great. I guess I'll
Wait,
roll
no.
for it. Go ahead.
Am I allowed to, depending on the reaction shown to me, also roll persuasion?
If you go up and say something, sure.
Wait, how does this person react to what Senna says?
So, yeah, Senna will say that kind of abruptly, and he'll just shake his head. Sorry, no can do. Wheelock's orders are
Okay.
Wheelock's orders.
Wheelock's orders were to hang this man. It was my idea to put him in here. And your city is about to burn to the ground because this dude told people information that he probably should have put nowhere out there. So honestly, why don't you go follow Wheelock's order? Hang him. My order was to put him in here. And so I demand to go in there and speak with him.
Persuasion. Or intimidation.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Either or,
that was
either
like
or.
regardless.
I know,
that
I'm
was
gonna go
fucking
with
well spoken.
persuasion.
Go
Because
on.
on persuasion I have a 19.
Honestly, that's just a statement, really.
19 overall.
A 19 total, yes.
They beat it.
This green dragonborn man who's holding a rifle, after denying Senna, kind of looks to you, and his eyes get wider and wider with bewilderment as you just start going off on him. And he'll,
I'm like, tiefling have sharp teeth, right?
yeah.
I'm like showing my teeth and everything. I'm like, I am a wild animal and I am willing to murder you.
And he'll just, when you finish, he'll just be like, okay, but if anything happens to him, you're answering to Wheelock, not us. And they'll both kind of step away
Buddy,
from the door.
if anything happens, you're gonna be dead because we're about to be invaded. Let that be my worry. And I just stomp in there, like, kind of And I kind of just wave Senna after me very calmly.
Come on now.
Come on, darling. Come on, love.
Darling, we need to speak to the spy. Alright, you guys head in. He is sitting in this, it's a generic room in here. He's sitting on the bed, just kind of looking out the window. He kind of
Is he
startlingly
smiling?
looked at you guys. No, he's like,
Do I have
like
that
he's in
pistol
thought.
on me?
You probably
Do I
have
have
a
that
jimmy on
pistol I
you,
got from the dude?
yeah, probably.
I walk up to him, put it
Okay.
up against his head, empty your pockets.
Okay, alright. And he'll
Right now.
reach into the pockets and just lint and spare change, basically.
Okay. Good, such a fine boy. I start looking through the room. Like, not keeping my gun off. Like, I start moving, but the gun is essentially always pointed at him.
Okay.
I'm just blocking the doorway, just looking at him with fucking disgust, just like.
You're just
asking
in there like bouncer style, just like, no.
Just buddy.
And I'm just looking at him with disgust, just about to ask
Would
like.
that be
Hold on.
investigation if I'm like actively turning his room upside down?
Yes, it'd be investigation. Birdie, go ahead.
I'm just looking at him and asking like, did you call them?
Call who?
14.
The war band about to march on this city.
No!
Did you know?
I didn't
Do
know
I-
they were sending war bands out, no!
Do I find anything? I rolled a 14. Do I find anything suspicious?
So 14, you look around.
Please tell me there's a tracker. Give me a reason.
A tracker, a communicator,
It
everything. Literally a
seems
card game that is...
fine. But you look at the desk and you see there's a crumpled up piece of paper.
Can I please go investigate that further?
You grab it and kind of stretch it out. And as you stretch it out, you see it is a poster, like a recruitment poster, that says, I forgot what it said last time, so it's probably not going to say the same thing as last time, even though it definitely should. We're just going to retcon it, because I didn't write that down.
No,
It
it's fine.
says,
We all know what just...
believe in the war goddess Cypher. And it has a picture
What
of
the-
this woman in Skitari-looking clothes, although...
Any way to tell how old this shit is?
I mean, it's all crumpled. Roll inside, I guess.
Inside... 10 total. So no.
Hard
I
to tell
guess
with how
I'll-
crumpled up it is, and it's like slightly ripped.
Okay, was probably a lot more invested in finding out whether or not he has tracker or some shit in this room. So I'm like, Senna,
Mhm.
do you believe his shit?
Mm-mm.
Because
Do I?
He's telling a half-truth.
Ah, you fucker.
He's not straight up lying to you, but he's not telling you the entire story.
I stomp back over.
You can
You
tell
don't-
where he's lying.
you don't
I already
know.
tell where he's lying. I tell where
Okay,
he's lying.
Okay,
I know.
okay.
When he said I didn't know they were sending war bands, he was expecting a smaller patrol to get him.
Maybe.
That's a fucking lie. I'll just look at him like, cock my head like, what were you expecting then, if not war bands?
And as I said, because she said that out loud, I'm stomping back over that gun right back at his head.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? That's oddly convenient for someone who
It's kind of
has
hard
done
to think when I
anything.
have a gun against my head. I won't lie.
Take the gun off, or at least away a few inches, goddamn. We're not about to execute him yet. If this turns out to be the fucking truth, then yes.
I do
But
the
you better
teeth thing that I did
Yes?
with the guard. I do the teeth thing that I did with the guards too, where I just kind of like fletch. Is that the word? Fletch my teeth. I'm just kind of like,
Flash them. Yeah, you kind of flash
Yeah,
them.
I'm like-
Yeah. They're not like
And
all
I
pointy. You just
take-
got kind of like fangs.
and I
Yeah.
figured, but like, I take the gun away from directly on his head,
Okay.
but
so
I
keep
do-
it present.
do keep it aimed at him.
Yeah. I just pick up the poster from wherever Zeus left it,
Mhm.
and I'll just like hold it out in front of him. You want to meet your god? We can arrange that.
She's not my god.
Really?
She's a commander. She's not a god.
Her name's War Goddess.
That's a
Or some
title.
shit. That's a weird title to have.
Okay, I'm not here to argue
this lady, anyway?
To you. That's what's
To
important.
me?
No, not just to you.
No,
in
just
total,
nope, to
and
you.
to you.
She's the
Okay,
second in
sure.
command of the Scutari. She's Cypher.
Okay, who is she as opposed to not you?
A commander of the armies. She's like the most feared one next to Fahil.
I have a... Vio has a very bad stomach feeling. Is this confirmed for Heal's sister, or is this just...
Guarantee it.
I don't think you guys
like-
know that.
I feel it in my bones.
We do know that, or we
Fahil
don't?
knows it. You guys don't know that now.
Okay, but I will have a stomach... Can I... Because Vio has a strong stomach feeling, so... Zarek's allowed to have that stomach feeling too.
No, because I would say that's metagaming.
That's why I asked.
Yeah. So.
With enough insight, I feel like Senna could argue against because she was there when Vahil was fighting his sister. And she knows that in this fucked up universe...
I
she's probably
suppose,
good
but there's
side.
also a mask over the face.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's really only... Like, Fahil only really knew it because he saw that contemptible look in the eyes and, like...
Oh well.
Someone who's dealt with that
Okay.
would not be able
So-
to mistake that.
No knowing as
Yeah,
players.
you guys
okay.
wouldn't know that, yeah.
I figured that's fair, but
Yeah, it was worth a shot.
it's sad. So, do you? You have no. You're not involved in this at all in any way.
No.
You didn't tell them anything, or
No.
is he telling the truth?
Roll insight.
6.
I'd
Guys,
also
I
like,
thought you would do me better. Wow, you
as a
sister. Like,
final
what
action,
a-
I would like to check his implants for any like trackers.
All right. I
Maybe
didn't
he's
think of that.
unknowing bait.
I guess
Anything
roll me
obvious,
investigation at disadvantage. You don't know how this tech works, so you wouldn't really have an
you might
idea
be
how to
correct there.
start.
Bruh.
Yeah, you kind of start to look and you're just like, this is I don't know. This is weird.
I'll ask him then. Do you have any recollection of when you were augmented? Do you know what they put in you?
Yes, it was one of the best days of my life.
Do you know exactly what they put in you?
A lot of life extenders, different vitamin pumps, strengthening rods, the usual fare.
Any odd chips?
Just a database chip.
I want to give Senna a look, because that does sound bad in this moment.
What would happen if we took that out?
You'd have to reach it. I mean, it's embedded very far in, but it's wouldn't be pleasant. Everything would stop working, basically.
What does it do?
It's basically like the brain of all the implants. It's what connects the implants to my brain that lets, everything work.
Is this common among the Suktari?
Everyone has one.
Wonderful.
Oh
We know
my
what a
god, a
shit now.
traceable army.
You actually made yourself useful. Maybe we won't kill you then.
I cocked the I cocked the second hammer of the gun back because it has two, right,
Yes,
for the
it has
explosion
two.
or stuff, and then normal bullet, right.
Bullet.
So I cocked back the second hammer too, and I'm like, well, where did they put it? Like all kinds, like.
I'm not gonna tell
Well,
you
I
that.
thought it was the best day of your life. You ought to remember.
But I don't like what you might do with it, so no, I'm not gonna tell you that.
Just give us the information now, and we promise you
What
we won't use it
information?
on
What do you
We-
want?
Do you know where it is located in the human body?
Like, by the heart, yes.
Okay, thank you. That's all.
Senna,
And now,
do you want
final chance. You swear you don't have anything to do with this invasion. Because if we find out you're lying after the fact, I'm going to hit-
Roll persuasion.
Okay, I wouldn't
Can I-
expect- Ooh, that's a 26.
I mean, he rolled really well, but you rolled better. Fair enough.
I did.
Clearly the stress of the situation's getting to him.
His voice gets shaken.
He'll just kind of crumble and be like, I'm a scout. I'm just a scout. I was just here to see what the inside man knew and what was going on. That's it. That's all.
God fucking damn it.
I was just here to make sure everything was good before they came. Yes, I knew a warband was coming. I'm sorry. Ah!
I just grab him by the neck and pull him out the door in front of the two guys. And I'll just hold him like with my bionic arm, so it's a bit stronger.
Sure.
So
as you pull him out, the guards will kind of look and immediately pull their guns and put them on you.
I've got shrew grip, right? It can't fucking get loose.
No, he can't get loose. But the guards are now aiming their guns at you as you walk out with him.
He confessed,
what the fuck are you doing?
I want to talk with them again. No, I want to talk with them again.
Ask yourself.
Go for it, Zarex.
I'm just gonna be like, yeah, you know, she is telling the truth, and I sincerely apologize for putting your entire town in danger. Now, take your guns off of me. I will put this bullet through his head and then through yours. Nothing will matter anymore. This dude is the whole reason why you're probably never going to see your spouses or your kids again, you stupid idiot. So please, just let us go with him to Wheelock.
Where are you taking him to Wheelock?
Yes, we're taking him to Wheelock.
Then go. We'll be following.
I just keep dragging it down the stairs.
Down the stairs. Their guns are slightly lowered, but they're still kind of aimed towards you, and the guards are following behind you guys.
Oh my God,
I just shout, Wheelock! Got a gift for you.
As you start dragging him out the door, he's like, let me go!
No, I know what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I like adding to Senna's call I had. I have an apology basket for you.
You guys will hear the spurs on Wheelock's shoes kind of sound as he starts walking towards the saloon door. You guys bring him out onto the porch as Wheelock kind of meets you there, and he looks and says, what?
Guess who finally confessed their scout for the Skutari?
To no one's
You were
surprise,
right.
to be fair.
I was right. Yes.
Huh.
And
That's
I
not
hanging him now.
apologize for putting
I
your
just
town in.
start shouting, right? I just start shouting. I told all of you, it would be your fault if you didn't kill him. Guess who's right?
You're so petty!
And I'm gonna go to Wheelock. I'm gonna go to Wheelock, like close to him, and I'm gonna be like, see, no one was. In the end, we were all pretty persuaded that he was pretty convinced that he was, in fact, in some way
like
related to the
Archer
Skutari,
episode.
right?
Wait, is everyone
me
here at
finish.
this point?
Yeah, everybody's
Yeah.
outside, yeah.
Okay, so first of all, let's get through the fact that when a warband started showing up, you decided to go to a random ass prisoner instead of helping in the front line.
I need to know what they know.
I'm not done.
Okay,
Point two, they're not sending an entire warband just to save a scout. That's kind of obvious. This probably was going to happen regardless. All you did was nothing except waste time when you could have been helping here. Now fuck off. And I keep helping. I don't give a fuck.
I just look up at Wheelock, and I just quietly say, can I just shoot this guy in the head now?
I want to say
He
something,
is
but it would be so
serious.
hard metagaming.
He is thinking so hard right now. If anyone wants to interject, now's the time.
Catastrophe, high or
Go.
low?
Hi.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm interjecting.
Okay, I'm gonna roll one of my dices.
Okay.
I'm gonna interject because Bor thinks still he's
Okay,
innocent.
and again.
It was so quiet that only Wheelock and Zarex could heard it though. Like this was
I have to
just like
say, is this guy's weighted?
you
You
ran outside.
screamed it! What are you talking about?
they didn't scream the shooting him in the head. That I asked him.
You screamed
He'll,
for Wheelock,
thinks
and
about
I see
speaking up
that
and
you
doesn't say
dragged the
anything.
person outside being fought over.
Okay, Bor, what do you want to say?
I just walk in. Serious? Again? We had this conversation like half an hour ago.
Yes, and then he changed his fucking answer.
What was
Without
the answer?
violence.
I look at him.
I
like, he
asked
confessed.
but I asked that like and looking at him, not at Senna, like expecting an answer from him.
I'm sorry, what was the question again? Sorry.
What did he answer now differently?
And who are you asking this to?
To the dude.
To the dude, like I'm looking at that.
Oh,
Like-
to
like-
the...
Yeah.
And I'm kind of
He's sweating. He's like ready to fucking cry. He's realizing what's going on. He's just like, I told them I'm a scout. They were gonna shoot me. They told me to tell
For
the
what
truth.
were you scouting? For what were
For
you
the
scouting?
Skitari. I was here to meet with the inside man to make sure everything was good to go.
Ah,
Yes,
Inside
another
man.
insight, man. Oh,
Who's the inside man?
I just thought that he.
And I want to put the like pistol between his shoulder blades, you know, and that
Okay,
like
yeah.
and nudge him with it, like talk.
I don't know.
literally met with him.
Okay, how were you supposed to meet him?
I left reconnaissance that I'm not supposed to know who it is. That's too dangerous for the mission. I can't. If I knew this could happen and I could blow it, I leave reconnaissance and the person picks it up. I don't know who it is. That's not how it works.
Where did you leave it?
In the mail post office, locker 13.
Thank you. We'll take care of that after this.
No, Bar starting walking to the post office.
Okay, doom, 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 off you go.
Also, he has like trackers and all that data shit, which I didn't know was a thing, which is very interesting. So
Oh, I just look at Wheelock and smile. Oh yeah, our guest here also told us a very important fact about the Skitari. Shoot next to their heart. There's a data chip there that controls all their augmentations. If you shoot that, they just stop functioning.
Is that so?
Yes, it is. He's got one himself.
did he lie?
Let's test it out, shall we?
I just
Bring
laughed.
him out into
before
the
gun-
street. I don't want blood on my porch.
I
Bar
drag him
went
happily.
away.
He's screaming, no!
I feel sorry. I still feel sorry for him.
Poor baby boy scared.
Okay. You drag him out of the middle of the street, kind of dump him off. He starts to try to like crawl away.
I put a boot on his neck. Just point my gun down at where the heart should be, like a bit slightly on the other side.
Also, I don't follow this whole ordeal at this point. I will go somewhere else to like help with shit happening.
I went away. I can't interfere with that. I went
Yeah,
to the post office.
yeah.
Oh fuck.
Your fault. Your fault. We lost orders.
He's basically just begging. No, please.
Right.
Either
When
you
I think
do
I've
it or
aimed
I
enough,
do it.
when I think I've aimed enough, I'm gonna shoot. El Bippo. Ew. Please tell me with a 23 I hit the chip immediately.
Before.
You take a shot right at the heart, right at the chip. It goes straight through. You see this electricity kind of scatter outwards from the augments as he kind of screeches out in pain, and as he does, and the body kind of lifts up somewhat from the pain, you see Wheelock's gun come up next to you, right into the head, and he falls dead.
Huh, that's convenient.
Good to know.
We're gonna have to use that, huh?
I told you, motherfuckers, he wasn't to be trusted, but you had to get involved in my town's business. And now we've got a fucking warband coming to destroy us.
The warband was gonna come either way.
It didn't make it a lot.
I reckon if you all weren't here, maybe they wouldn't have.
I also said sincere apology, basket. And listen, motherfucker, dear Wheelock, my dear, my heart, my sugar bee, I don't want to be here. I am trapped in an eternal hell of existence. Every second I breathe is a reminder of how much I fucked up. So no, I don't want to be here. And I don't want to hear your shit. Shut the fuck up, please, and go protect your city like you always wanted to.
My condolences, but I'd prefer you don't share that hell with other people.
I like under my breath, I'm like, that's kind of exactly what I'm trying to counter work against here. This is exactly what we're trying to counter do. Undo. This is.
Well,
I'd say that
fighting's not going to
quietly
do
under
us
my
any good. We got to get ready for this. Are you guys going to help us fight, or are you going to fuck off like Diggins and Mike?
Well, now I've realized how to shoot them,
off.
so
Oh.
I'm in.
Well, to be fair, they didn't fuck off. They went to help their own people, so they're kind of just doing what you're doing, except it's a different city. So really,
Except they're not gonna make it.
shut up.
I don't
Senna.
know.
I don't
All
need.
right,
I don't
we need to
your
get the
factual
defenses
depression.
up, and we need to get ready. Did you guys rig that bridge up?
I'm not even here anymore. Why was I talking? Fuck.
Brick a bridge. No.
I sent you to Leland to get the damn explosives.
Got guns that explode.
You were supposed to get some charges to put on the bridge. Jesus Christ. Alright, look, we'll deal with it. Start getting the turrets up, everybody, let's go. And he starts ordering people. Boar, you're going to the post office, yes?
Yes.
Okay, you get over there. It is locked currently. It's after hours. There are commotions all around, people running
Yeah,
back and forth.
I mean, like in the event of like nobody cares. Hey, I have a hand axe.
Classic old B&E, baby.
bonk.
Boosh, you kick the door in. Because some dust kind of comes filtering out as you do. Alright, you head inside, you see where all the post boxes are, all numbered. It's easy enough to find
God.
13, it's chilling.
Yeah. Walking to the locker, like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, what is it?
Yeah, you see 13. It's a kind of in the middle of the wall of boxes.
It's probably locked, right?
Well, you don't know, maybe.
Okay, I try to open it.
Locked.
Yeah, okay. I pull out my revolver. My
Oh
normal
God!
revolver.
Okay.
Oh god.
I have no thieves tools or anything. And I'm gonna shoot it. Where's it?
Just tear it open.
Wait.
Before you shoot it, well,
Okay.
before you shoot it, you'll hear footsteps coming in.
Okay. Do I still shoot it then? Because
That's up to you as you hear the footsteps
Okay.
coming in.
Okay, no, then I don't do it. But I. Okay, wait. No! Oh, this one time I could have used this fucking Eldritch Invocation, one with the shadows. Now I traded it away for fucking levitation.
You dummy.
As you're standing there, kind of frozen, hearing the footsteps, you kind of look, and you see kind of a dark figure walks around the corner. You startled at first, kind of point the gun towards it, and then realize, oh, it's Rat. So he walks over and says, "You need help getting into some kid?"
Yeah.
My man.
Okay.
We can't get this thing open.
13?
What?
13?
13, yes.
Watch this shit. Hold
On
on.
that
what?
one right now.
I
wouldn't
was
laugh my
so
ass
scared,
off.
like the inside man was coming, like, oh no, I don't want to fight right now.
Watch this. He breaks the lock. Oh shit.
I just had such a good idea.
Woo!
He pulls, he kind of jimmies the lock and it opens up and he just looks at you and smiles and says, "God, I'm so good at this."
Yeah.
Okay,
You could
so
also do it like the bots do. Seduce the door to open this.
True.
Can I seduce?
Hey,
Yeah.
baby, doors
How-
straight
God,
away.
I still gotta do that at some point.
how
God.
big
Just
is
like
that knob
seduce
of yours,
door.
boy? Mm.
Oh. Show me your lock.
Oh.
That's a pretty sleek lock you got
How
there.
deep that tumbler go?
Oh man, shit! Are you
Okay.
oak or maple?
Oh.
All right, yeah. So it's open. You look inside. There seems to be an envelope inside. Somewhat
Well, I don't-
large in size. Seems like something kind of bulky is inside of it.
I don't fuss around, like, take out my knife.
So open it up. As you do, you open it up upside down, so it all comes falling out onto the ground.
Ah,
God damn it.
You see the letter kind of somewhat falls out, but what falls down is this. In this large, I don't know, do you guys call them manila envelopes over there? Those kind of like brown, long envelopes?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
like
kind of have the
yellow.
bubble wrap inside. Yeah, like yellow,
Where you
yeah.
put like, yeah.
Yeah.
I like
yeah,
vanilla ice cream.
Books all
Well,
that.
what falls out of it is a gun.
Oh.
Oh.
Fancy.
Oh.
You look at it,
Yep,
roll
that's
me,
a gun.
roll me an insight check.
Oh no, it isn't that. No. It can't
Um,
be that gun. Where's inside?
Oh.
I'm blind. I'm blind. I can't. There's inside.
Buff is a light brownish yellow. We were both right.
What gun?
Is it the
So,
gun?
looking at it, it is kind of a bulkier design, longer barrel. It has some beautiful engravings and stuff on it. and you see part of the engraving says Prestige Mark III.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it.
This is the gun that, with your time spent with Wheelock in your reality, you know that he used. The one that the barrel would heat up a lot. And he would kind of, figure it out. Very hefty gun. It's kind of heavy as you pick it up. But you then look at the letter, and I didn't write a letter, so I'll give you the TLDR of it. Improv. We're loving it, right? So you look at the letter. Basically, what it says is, I've made it into the city, or town, I guess it would be. Reports from the Citadel are so far good. Hold on. Colkirk has already submitted. Marlton. Colkirk has already submitted.
Okay,
Marlton
okay.
has refused. Fahil is sending his personal band of Rustguard to deal with it.
Ooh, Rustguard.
Swinford is the last bastion, thanks to this Wheelock individual. Attached is a weapon that Fahil believes will allow you to remedy said problem.
And that was the letter from the scout for the inside man?
For the inside man.
Okay.
So.
So he stole his gun too. Shake my head.
Okay. I had
Basically stole his gun and said, killed man with his own gun.
Yeah. I have the idea of like putting all back in and waiting till he comes to pick it up. But
Could do.
since the scout was found,
Might be a bit too late.
yeah,
After
I
public
don't.
execution.
Yeah, after public, that wasn't very okay. I don't know. No, wait, I don't know that he was publicly executed.
True, you walked
was-
away.
I walked away
You
like.
heard gunshots.
Okay. Yeah, okay. There.
Bam!
No.
Screaming bam!
Okay. Okay. I turned to Red, like to name Red, like saying, okay.
That's
I
what
put
you just
this
said,
back-
gun.
Yeah, gun, but we. Okay, you take this. No, you don't take anything. We put this back in here. Close it back up. You tell the others and Wheelock about it, but tell them to stay quiet about it. Maybe the inside man still doesn't know that we figured everything out and still comes here to get the stuff from here. And I wait here for him to
Gives you
catch
a
him
thumbs
to.
up. He's already left. He
Okay.
gave you a thumbs up. He's
Okay.
out.
You know, what
Okay.
you're doing with this reminds me of that one cutscene at the end of Season of the Chosen, where like one of the scions shoots Zavala while they're in the peace talks.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, you fucker. Gotta be
Is it-
right in the middle somewhere. We don't know.
Is there a good
Uh,
a good position to hide in the post office,
Roll me
like a higher up
perception.
Sneaky.
person?
While he does that, can I
Oh,
ask you a quick
okay.
question?
Go for it.
So the shot of the heart doesn't kill them;
Heart.
it just makes them like
It makes none
Killable?
of their shit work.
it just
They
makes
have
them
no arms functioning. They
just
Mhm.
easier targets.
Oh,
and shit,
no
but it
eyes.
does
Yeah,
not
you're
kill
able to
them.
find a spot to kind of hide in, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's dark in here, so you can kind of just coalesce in the
I can
shadows.
see in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Vio, just
Just
to answer your
want to
question.
say.
Since they're basically robots, if you shoot that ship, they don't function. They just break down.
But they're not dead. They need to.
No,
be
they're
killed
alive, but they
additionally
don't
to
work
that.
anymore.
Okay,
Maim
no,
them,
that's what I
basically.
needed to know because going to someone telling them, "Hey, shoot them in the heart to kill this person," kind of feels
You
like
just
a
cripple
very
them, they
obvious
just
thing
fall
to say.
over. And
Also, Will,
Mm-hmm.
I changed my appearance to Dragonborn
Okay.
change it to the
and changed my
Oh.
clothing to like the one the scouts were.
huge,
Sorry.
massive.
Okay. What color
If
is
I-
Dragonborn?
Oh, what color was the scout? Was it Dragonborn?
Yeah.
Just saw it.
he was green.
Okay, green. I don't know if there's some. I just say red. I like red Dragonborn.
Okay, you kind of slip into the shadows. All right, Rhett comes running out to you guys as you're all looking over the body and says, "Okay, hey, thing's still in the box. Boar wants to try and catch the guy, so don't say anything. He's hoping
Okay.
maybe he goes there. All right?
Yeah.
And I
He
can
didn't
take
tell me how we
Wait.
should find out if he finds them, but yeah, well, I don't know. Just keep it quiet. Apparently.
Wait, is the corpse currently on the ground bleeding? I hope so.
Yes.
I'm gonna just like idly play and like make knives with it and just like flip him.
Okay. She starts playing with his blood.
Yeah.
Not alarming or anything.
Also,
It's a weapon. I mean,
what I thought you would do is do the kind of like shit. I realized I made a mess, like I messed something up, and do the kind of like slight push away with the feet, so it's not run.
I'm just gonna put it
Like
all
when you
back
break-
in him.
like-
push
It's
his
fine.
blood back in.
Like
Yeah,
when you break
yeah.
something, like when you break something, and the moment you try to clean it up, your mom comes to you just kind of push it under the bed with your foot. I just thought you'd do that.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
I hear
All
you.
right. Well, I kind of needed Mattis for this next part, but okay. I guess what are you guys doing now? Willock, seeing you play with that, he's just like, what the fuck? He just walks off and starts helping get the defenses set up.
I just look after him like just like shrug like what?
So yeah, what's everybody gonna get on up to?
I'm gonna go to the common folk soldiers and be like, shot in the heart to deactivate their weaponry, shot in the head to deactivate them. As human beings.
Okay.
Or,
I think that's.
no, I'm
called
not gonna say
killing.
it like that. I'm gonna say, okay, we figured out there's like this chip at their heart that essentially is like the control thing for all their electronic stuff.
Uh-huh.
So you could just completely incapacitate them when you shoot them in the heart. But it doesn't kill them, you'll have to kill them otherwise. So like a headshot or anything like that.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna turn to Hierophant. Given that he's there, is he there?
Yeah, where is that? Yeah, generally in the
I'm gonna tell him, see, while we might have wasted some time, we weren't completely useless, we also found useful things out.
I look behind me at the corpse. Oh wait, I'd see Seton.
Yeah, Senna's kind of like, ooh,
Yeah.
knives. You know.
Wait, is Senna looting the body?
No, I'm just flipping a blood knife.
She's not even looting it, she's just straight up toying with it because she's bored.
Hey, Will, do I know the title of my alternate self? Or no? Like the Heal the Undying.
You know what? Roll me an
Get in.
insight check.
I mean, I'm not called the Blood Queen. This is new.
Hi.
God damn. Okay.
You got me insightful, okay?
So you know yours. You kind of remember it vaguely from like conversation and whatnot with Boria and stuff. You seem to remember the name Alexander the Cruel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all the information I wanted.
Okay. Yeah.
I just kind of look at Foxy named Xerix. And I keep
Yes.
mortifying, you know. You don't get an answer. This is the end of that conversation.
No, that's fair. I'm not expecting an answer. She just kind of shrugs at that in the manner that she sometimes does. Of like, yeah, that's actually pretty fair. Asshole move, but
For
fair
Senna
at
left
this
to help
point.
with, by the way?
What? Sorry.
Is there anything left for Senna to help with?
Oh yeah, like everybody's getting like turrets set. Yeah, you guys can just get straight into getting the defenses up.
Yes.
They're
And
pulling
wanna
these
ha-
massive like automated turrets out. They've got like mortars set up.
I'll
They're
flick
getting ready.
the blood knife at his head and then just keep walking.
Sinks in. Okay. All right. Caragoo. Matt Boar. Fuck. Whatever. Ah! One of these days. One of these days.
Probably when we die.
It's too hot.
Yeah, Vita 2. I'll start getting your character's name right.
Vita too, but he's gonna call the
I'm
new
gonna
character
make a
Boar.
double-
Yeah, then you'll be Boar.
My
Alright.
real name is Caragoo.
Oh no.
Um.
I hate it.
So, staying in the post office, gonna post it up in the shadows. You wait and wait. You can hear the commotion outside of everybody getting their shit ready, getting the defenses. You know, different orders being shouted. You can hear belts of ammunition getting loaded up, clinking and sounds and whatnot. It's almost trance-like. But you keep your eyes open. You keep looking. 10 minutes go by. 20 minutes. 30 minutes. 40 minutes. The door opens.
Oh.
You hear some footsteps. You hear the door kind of closed quietly behind whoever this is. Start walking. You hear the clanking of keys. A somewhat portly figure walks into this locker room and opens up box 3.
3.
Pulls out what looks like some, just general mail and stuff. And then starts looking around.
Ah, you motherfucker.
Do I have to
I
roll
need to roll
stealth?
stealth, yes.
That's
At
it.
advantage, because you are in the shadows.
Okay, question, because it's a verbal cantrip. Can I really do that?
I would say yes, but it'll get rid of your advantage.
Oh.
Okay, then I take the. Okay, now do I take the advantage? Or do
There's
I
a choice for you right there, bud.
plus D4.
You can
My
roll
stealth-
after the. You can roll after the check. Just take the advantage if it sucks to guidance.
Yeah, but.
You can roll after the check. That's legal. It says it in the spell. Just do it.
Once be.
Roll the stealth check now. If the advantage is good, take it. If not,
Is
then
that
just add-
okay for you, Will?
It's legal.
Yeah, but.
No, because the act of saying it is going to get rid of that
Yeah.
advantage no matter what. I would say you
Yeah.
have to make a choice. Just
Yeah,
that
that's-
is how the spell works. That's correct, but
Oh well.
you're trying to hide and
make-
it's verbal.
Okay, Will,
right?
It doesn't
Roll
make
a
sense
roll
for the
roll a die for me.
situation.
Roll a die for me.
Okay,
What did it say?
7.
7. Okay, I'm taking the advantage.
Okay.
Please be like good.
Yes!
Okay.
But I don't know what his perception was. That's the thing.
You want to know what his perception was?
16 or 15?
1.
17.
16. Oh,
15.
oh, 15. Oh,
Hey.
You beat it by 1. He rolled a 15. So as he looks around,
good thing I took it there.
doesn't notice anything. Flips to another key. Is about to open 13, but realizes it's been picked open. Just opens it up
At
and
least now
sees
you
the
know
letter
who
in
it
there.
is.
Pulls it out and looks. Kind of looks around.
Okay.
Starts to leave, and as you see the individual leave, you see the face one last time.
I want. Okay.
Do you want me to message it to you or want me to say it?
Message it to me, and then I.
No, don't do that.
No,
I'm
because
not-
this is the ending.
Okay.
We'll do this.
Okay. Okay.
I
Ah.
call him outside and I will shoot him in the face. It's fine.
Actually, yeah, I'll message it to you because Bird's a metagamer. All right, never mind.
No, I-
Okay.
by that I mean if you like, grab him and say this guy's the fucking spy, I'll just go.
Well,
That's
catastrophe. I've been badly influenced.
No, I'm very sorry. I don't know who that is.
Oh, I got you.
Hierophant, character sheet, character name, Hierophant the Cruel.
The fuck? Oh no. What he cruel? Hierophant the Cool.
Oh no. I was about to cast this one.
Wow!
That's
Oh, man.
crazy.
Literally blank. What do you mean?
Wow.
That's insane, but I love blank.
Wait.
That's like my favorite
Huh?
spell. It's it
All
has a
my
lot of
spells-
really cool
All my
uses.
spells are broke. Wow, all my spells are
Well
Well,
done.
Manners, thanks for casting
Welcome to Zombo.com.
You cast Zombo.com.
all my spells. How are all my spells broken?
Oh, Wolfgang Moore's here. No way. What's he doing here, funny guy?
Oh my god, what the fuck? It's my Vita 2 character?
So that's what
Wow.
you see, and with that, we will end today's session.
It was a really strange twist, Wolfgang War showing up, but I, like,
Yeah,
was
you know,
catastrophe.
crazy that he's the spy.
I really
right?
need to commend, like, your bravery for doing that, you know?
Very important.